Zelda, baby. All right, here we go. Uh, Spring of Power. Oh, you know what? I don't think I've discovered the Spring of Wisdom, right? No, that's the Spring of Courage. This is the Spring of Power. I believe usually at a water source, yeah. So oh yeah. Ooh. It's Terrytown. Um wetlands. Ah yes. Let's try another way. Right. No, I don't watch like the Emmys. I never was a huge fan of it, but I think like Victor David Hansen would say, a lot of people don't watch the Tonys or the Oscars, the Emmys anymore. Um, I think a lot of traditional programming has died because of the internet, and oh yeah, I know some people. It might be referenced, like 1980s. It's the glory days or the good old days or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I guess the only thing I can say about the good old days is that it was predictable. So you knew what time Wheel of Fortune was coming on. You knew what time um, certain things were going to happen, and so that created a consistency. Like Monday was this show, Tuesday was this show. This comes on, like this kind of show comes up on Friday. These kind of shows are on Saturday. Um, there's Saturday morning cartoons. Like so the connection with schedules of time. Um, yeah, I mean they still have the legacy channels and they still have soaps at a certain time and daytime TV and I mean they still have that, but it's like it has to compete with smartphones and the internet though. So it's not a necessity or a primary thing like the way television used to feel like you had to watch it. Like now people realize like no, you don't have to watch it. Like it doesn't even fucking matter. That's the difference. So TV was something to talk about, and now no one cares about the Emmys and the Tonys and the Oscars. I think it's because also there used to be a variety of personalities, and now it's just like on the liberal networks, it's just what Stephen Colbert, and it's just Jimmy Kimmel, and there's just Seth Meyer, and that's I mean it's just that's all they got. It's like they don't have a variety of like these failing corporate legacy media TV giants don't have a talent pool to draw from. That it's like the same guys doing all the shows. It's like Jimmy Kimmel's hosting the Oscars, and then he's also doing his show, and then he's doing you know uh, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and all this. He's like on it. They don't even have a variety of hosts, just like the same fucking people over and over. It's just fucking lame. It's monotonous. It's tedious. It's a chore. So, um, in addition to these networks getting very political against Trump, um, and talking about politics so much, destroying any kind of credibility they had. the revenue drops on CBS, ABC, and NBC, MSNBC, and CNN are significant drops. So oh, there we go. Hey. There we go. It's funny that it like yeah, I would find it really funny if like the Hunt for Gollum, Lord of the Rings, if it was just like a cheap ass, like it was just like a half ass cash grab, it would be hilarious. I think it'd be funny if like all these people went to go see it and then like it really sucked or something. I think that was, what's so funny is I wasn't even trying to aim for that. I was just picking up rocks and chunking them. Oh my god. That was very serendipitous indeed. Um, oh. Not even fucking trying and winning. That's funny. That is like the attitude though. Uh, yeah, so we played the lottery for the Mega Millions for Tuesday. Yeah, played my regular numbers. I just have a particular number set that I play that I think that will hit. Yeah. They changed the lottery matrix, and the entire year it hasn't been 4 on the Mega Ball. So I'm playing 4 every single time, aside from my primary sequence. So yeah, yeah. I hope 4, hits soon because those tickets are pretty expensive to buy, $5 each. So I got a 2-timer, which isn't like the 2-timer is not like that great. It's just a double. So if you win the Mega Ball, it's just instead of $5, you get $10. So it's not really that fantastic, but it's all right. Oh shit! Don't miss it. There we go. That's a better shot right there. Oh, Good. Now I can. Oh, thanks, butthole. Oh shit, it's freezing my ass. I froze my ass again. Homie's freezing my ass. Well, at least I don't lose energy while my ass is frozen. But I just spotted something over here too, so we'll go investigate. Um, so yeah, 4 is bound to hit. It's just how hard it's gonna hit is like, the actual question. Okay, did I already solve that puzzle over there? Guess oh yeah, I did. Alrighty. Alright, let's get back to the shrine quest at hand. Um, yeah, so if it's like the Mega Millions and I play $5 and then it does like, if it does like 5x or 10x, that means I could win possibly, 5 or 5 or 10 times that amount. So I know I just have to blow up a lot of air, and then I have to fly on the shrine, I think. I'm not even going to talk to the bird to sing the song or anything. Yeah, it's like that. I think I see him over there. I'm not even going to do that shit. Just know I got to blow up a lot of the... oh, no. I don't want to listen to that full song. Yeah. We didn't start the farter. The farter? Or do you have to listen to the song? Man, I hope not, dog. Yeah. This maybe not be the one where I have to be naked on it, but just in case. Do I have to listen to the song? Fuck. There's some special trick to get the motherfucker. Shit. Gay. Dog. We need to get the Styling G. The Blue Man Group. Oh, we gotta get that too, huh? Shit. Let's wait fuck over there. Try to break more rocks. Shit. No. Shit. Motherfuckers all right. Shit. Oh, nice. Shit. All right. Skeletons.
Your body scale is now ready.
Yeah. And you know, I'm gonna suspend it. That's good. And they all come to me. Good deal. Shit, it went the wrong way. That fucking sucked, dog. Better recognize Dawn. You about to get dawned. Yeah. Better recognize Dawn. About to get recognized, Holmes. Yeah. About to get recognized, Dawn. S.A.W. Ridge. Whoa. What the? Uh-uh. Oh. Uh, um, uh, 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 it's kind of like pilot wings, really. Uh, all right, that's cool. Oh, there it is. That's the main one. Okay, that's what I was. That's what I was not catching. Uh, 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 uh. That was the tricky part. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Oh, it's lighting up. Nice. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's glowing now. That means it's about to be on. No, it's lighting up. Ah, there we go. Uh, there we are. Titty. Titties. 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 She's perfect. Titties. Shayota Shrine. Shayota. Boop. There it is. You gotta get with the silver blue, cause you know what to do. Oh,
The volley scale is now ready.
when I'm hunting the fox, I'm Goldilocks. Hell yeah, always down. Got a puzzle, but you know we gotta hustle. Ooh. Yeah, yeah, my boy. My boy, yeah, ha, yeah. Yeah, tea. Give me a little yeah, tea. So I've been planning, I think, at least since Friday, to uh, I think I was planning to make my mother and I, uh, you know, chicken fried chicken for her uh, 63rd birthday. So, um, and then so that went very well. Um, I wanted to construct two over the last 2 days. Tula, I got it like a beach layout roll up thing. And then so I put the blankets over it and kind of made her a new, kind of a very comfortable pallet to lay on. So, uh, yeah, I mean, I do hope the Mega Ball for Mega Millions is, um, I do hope it's for 400 million. Yeah. Oh, there's another boy over here, huh? Yeah, my boys. Pick up some herb and high rule. My boy. Yeah. Okay, cool. Found the wins. Yeah. The Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues. The title, The End Continues, is pretty funny. Yeah. Do I like Rob Reiner? Um, on All in the Family, he was all right. He's mostly famous from his dad. But This Is a Spinal Tap was, I guess, like one of the first rock big parodies. And then, of course, Wayne's World and stuff like that would come after that. But I think that This Is a Spinal Tap was a fantastic parody of rock and rollers and rock and roll music at that time. So it was pretty clever. It's pretty funny. But I know, do I really credit Rob Reiner for everything? Um, I think really he just found lightning in a bottle, um, because those guys, Michael McKean and so on, are like really talented comedic actors. So kind of lucked out, really. Yeah, he got really lucky in the casting, I think. Yeah, Rob Reiner has become a Trump delusional, deranged, like Robert De Niro, Mark Hamill, and Alec Baldwin and shit. Jimmy Kimmel, Stephen Colbert. Yeah, they've all become like just lunatics at the end of their lives, which is bad for them. But they chose, if they want to live like that, they can live like that. Um, they're choosing it, so there may be no cure for what those guys have. Trump derangement syndrome. I wonder if they're gonna do anything like really douchey, like when Trump leaves office, if they're gonna like, do some fucking social media bullshit, have a party or something. they'll have a party when Trump leaves office, like in 2029. Yeah. So they're probably going to do something obnoxious. The younger ones. I don't know if the older ones. I don't know if Rob Reiner's still going to be alive or Robert De Niro. Those guys are pretty old. Maybe Alec Baldwin and Stephen Colbert and Jimmy Kimmel will do the cringy shit. Probably. Mark Hamill might still be alive, so he might do something cringy, pathetic, weak, asinine, ignorant, all that stuff. But hey, after all, it is their one and only life that they have, so they're using it to do that, to be at odds with half the country, so half or more. Well, if that's what they choose to do, they have all the freedom to do that. It's like the dude who dresses like a woman. It's like, well, it's America, so there you go. The circus is in town. Oh man. Or like George Carlin said, when you're born in America, you're given a front row seat to the circus or to the freak show. So that's right. He was right. He's like, the world is like a freak show. It's like a circus. And then he said, but in America, you're given a front row seat. Glowy mushrooms. Yeah. Oh, nice place for a barbecue. Yeah. Let's do this. I mean, I think it's going to be hilarious, like, when these people on their deathbed, they'll have to live with the fact that they went cuckoo on Donald Trump and wasted like 10 years of their lives on nothing. And I wonder if any of them will think about it on their deathbed. Like, I wasted 10 years of my life being mad at Trump and alienating half the country. I wonder if it may not even, they may just be so deluded that it doesn't cross their mind. Yeah. That's what. Yeah. My mom kept saying, since Charlie Kirk was killed on Wednesday, 9/10, and by that assassin, and so the funny part is my mom is like, in the news, they're like, Charlie Kirk, and like it's on every night. And my mom's like, will they stop talking about Charlie Kirk? And I'm like, they're probably not gonna stop talking about this for a while. So I mean, a guy like assassinated a dude at a college at a free speech rally. I mean, for God's sakes, yeah, it's not gonna be done for a little. I mean, it might cool down after like a week, but a guy had his fucking uh, carotid artery blown away on live audience and live feed, So with it, blood just gushing out everywhere. I mean, it's very traumatic. So yeah, I don't think the nation's going to recover that. It's going to be the news for in people's hearts and thoughts and minds for a long time, I think. So yeah. Um, yeah, what do I think the liberal media is going to try to do? I think for President Clinton, they're going to try to like act like he wasn't on the Lolita Express. They're going to try to pretend that Epstein shit didn't happen, and then they're going to try to paint him as some kind of wonderful liberal world order figure, I think. And so, but I think his political and personal legacy will be tarnished in American history. Um, I think one day when Barack Hussein Obama dies, I'm thinking that the the leftist media, the corporate media, if it's still around, will try to give like a at least a 2 week long funeral or something like that. They're going to try to do some special tribute homage to him or something. When he's really an anti-American, he's like the worst president, one of the worst presidents in history, besides Joseph R. Biden. So yeah, hopefully Barack Hussein Obama, after he passes away, he does not get a 2 week media love fest. Hopefully he's not treated like Queen Elizabeth II or a king or a queen. I would not mind if Trump got, a week or 2 weeks long send off. And because he's a great man and a great president, a great, 2-term president. So. Let's see how many pages of food I have here. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah. Parents go out of town next week. They're going to Florida. And so I'm going to have the place all to myself. And then grandma comes at the beginning of October for her birthday. So a lot of exciting things. So yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be bittersweet. It might be the last time I ever see my grandmother alive. But that's why it's such a special time that we're together, me and my aunt and my grandmother and my mother. So. Yeah. Um, yeah. So that's pretty much what's going on. I'm gonna try to get uh, a movie written, or get some creative projects off the ground, because I really need to uh, get really need to make a lot of money. So yeah. So I'll probably get my science fiction movie off the ground, and then try to get a children's program off the ground, I think. So a children's book or a children's program, or a children's toy line. So I'm going to get a lot of a lot of creative business ideas, and try to you know, make one of them successful. Yeah. I kind of I equate success with a love of family and a love of country and a love of creativity. So all those ideas to me are inextricably linked. They are ubiquitous. A seamless. So a man not only wants to succeed because of the man himself, but a man wants to succeed also for what good it could do the world. So or that's what I have come to the conclusion, those particular conclusions. So I do seek fortune, but not for its own sake. So not for greed, money, control, or power. Only for the glory of climbing the mountain, the glory of surmounting the challenge. Only for the glory of victory. Yeah. For the glory of victory and the honor of achievement. Oh, so many lizard people call David Icke. Yeah, I almost watched a video of like David Icke, and I was gonna watch the whole fucking thing too, like even though it was like retarded. It's talking about Silurians and shit, talking about the Illuminati and all that stuff. I was gonna watch the whole fucking thing just to just be totally just watch something just like totally retarded like that, like the most like deluxe bullshit conspiracy guy. Like it, the reason why he's like so talented is that he could say that there's lizard alien people that have infiltrated the government, and he could say that shit with like a straight face and like not even break character or anything. It's fucking brilliant. Yeah. So this game is perfect, and so is Tears to the Kingdom because it doesn't really have loud music, so it's like perfect to play at night. It's perfect for like contemplation, you know, and like it's got light like Japanese piano jazz and shit. It's just like there might be other chill games, but this is like Chilltopia right here. I haven't played much like Elder Scrolls and other games, but I can't say definitively this is like the chillest game, but it's got to be at least in the top 10 to 20, I guess. Yeah, they had hyped up Game of Thrones for most of my adult life, and then and the craziest thing happened was that people, all these reviewers of entertainment online on YouTube and social media, they're like, oh my god, the ending of Game of Thrones, it sucked. And I was like, oh man, it's that all that hype had been building like for that long, just for years and years and years, and only for that to happen. They said that the ending was so bad that it like ruined the entire series or something. I'd have to watch it myself to see if you know I guess I would be working towards a disappointing or anticlimactic conclusion. Why would I want to set myself up into that sort of shitstorm? Um, I don't know. It might be interesting one day if I'm like really old and like retired and like sitting, and then I'm like, oh, what should I do? And then I was like, I could watch like Neuralink porn or something, or whatever they have that 20 years later. You call it Neuralink porn. They'll have like Strange Days porn, yeah, of like interactive porn, like interactive porn. Yeah, virtual reality pornography probably. Let's see here. It's yeah. Ooh. Also, October. Besides the chapter of the bittersweet chapter of my grandmother coming. Um, yeah. Uh, we're gonna do October 13th. It's going to be the review, the 30th anniversary review of Strange Days. Speaking of Strange Days, so I often think about that. I often think about how they have like a mind drug thing that you link into that you like watch porn or experience porn. Yeah. Basically, it's like there's this Neuralink kind of like drug in Strange Days, and it's people get hooked on it. It's like it plugs into your brain like kind of like the Matrix, and and these people do these like really crazy things, and it's like this underground. They have legal ones, and then they have illegal ones, and of course they have dirty ones like sexual activity, and so yeah, so that's pretty much what happens in Strange Days. Is I mean, at least from the technological perspective. I think it was what written in. No, it was directed. I'm sorry, written by James Cameron, I think, and then it was directed by Catherine Bigelow. It's amazing, a fucking amazing movie. Yeah, story by James Cameron. Okay, screenplay by Jay Cox, James Cameron, Catherine Bigelow, and director Catherine Bigelow. Yeah, and then what else? I'm gonna go check on Tula. Yeah. So we do the 30th anniversary of Strange Days with Angela Bassett, Ralph Fiennes, um, Juliette Lewis, um, a lot of other great actors in it too. Huh? Actors and actresses. Yeah. It's kind of funny because Strange Days has like the same villain as there's this guy that plays villains. He plays the best villain because he looks like totally fucking evil. He just looks so bad. I don't know. He's perfect. He's like the perfect villain. He's the villain in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. He's the villain in fucking The Crow. He's the villain in like Strange Days. He's just always the villain. It's the best. He's like one of my favorite guys that plays the villain all the time. Like not just Alan Rickman, but there's like this particular 1990s dude that always plays the villain. And yeah, I know Gary Oldman usually always played the villain. Sometimes that can get tedious. Dennis Hopper usually always played the villain, but I think my favorite guy is this dude, Michael Wincott. Yeah. Oh my God, it has Yeah, I knew it had Tom Sizemore, but it has William Fichtner. Oh shit, this is like a top. Vincent D'Onofrio. Wow. Bridget Bacco. Oh, that's a hot chick. Dang. Yeah. So it's pretty star-studded cast. Yeah. Um, Amazing. And so Strange Days, 1995. We'll do the 30th anniversary. Then after that, we do the 40th anniversary of Nintendo, at least North America, October 18th, 1985. And funnily enough, my aunt bought me a shirt that says "Made in 1985" and it has Super Mario on it, so I'll probably wear it during that. Uh, so I've decided to have a party for the 40th anniversary of Nintendo, and then play Nintendo. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the original games, not all of them, of course, but I'm just kind of condense it maybe like to my favorite, and like or like the game that's like my favorite. Yeah. Or I could play a classic like Shadowgate and just do pour some drinks and then do a run through of it. So I'm not sure. Yeah, Shadowgate. It's just like one of those really memorable games. Um, yeah, yeah, it's not cutting edge. It's 8-bit graphics, but it does have amazing music, and it does have amazing vibe to it. It definitely is a very gothic, cryptic uh, role-playing game. It's kind of like a mix between um, it's like a horror movie meets Conan the Barbarian. Is what it feels like, and so I think it'd be like perfect for cinema, an NCU like some Nintendo Cinematic Universe. Um, yeah, like a Shadowgate movie could be pretty scary. Yeah. Um, yeah, it's got wizards and druids and all kinds of shit. Banshees, a lot of creepy shit in it. It's got portals. It's got interdimensional demonic. It's got everything in it. It's like whoa. It's like somebody got all the horror monsters and pretty much and all this crazy sci-fi fantasy concepts and just threw them into one game. It's like pretty fantastic. I think another great, even though it's more like a comedy, is if they made Maniac Mansion, which would be, I think that would be probably a great movie idea. But I guess the next Nintendo movie is going to be Legend of Zelda. I think 2027, I believe. So. That Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out in 2026. Is it May, like around my birthday? Yeah, it's always been cruel having a May birthday because it's been like a blessing and a curse, I guess, because it's like, yeah, it's cool if it's your birthday and you have money and you can buy this new video games and shit, but it's like it kind of sucks if you're like broke on your birthday though. You're kind of like, oh my god, Grand Theft Auto is coming out, and like you're like, fuck, I don't have any. Like everybody's broke. Like this blows ass. Yeah. Looks like we're at the La Nouvelle Promenade. Yeah. My boy. Ding dong ding. Already been here. Been there, done that. Yeah. Yeah, the future could be horrible for the human race, or it could be eventually pretty good. So, you know, I think it's just incumbent upon us to try to make it the best that we can, the best possible outcome of the future. And I think that's what people should strive for, generally speaking. So that's what I'm going to try to do for the rest of my life is that what I just said in a nutshell. Just give it my best, and hopefully that'll lead to greener pastures eventually. I do my rage throw. Yeah. Just keep slamming them. Hell yeah. You will face the serpentine spear. You will face. You will face the wrath. This is it called the Lionel Smasher? Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, one of the craziest things like I've ever heard is like how Edward Furlong messed up, and how he like almost was in Terminator. He almost was in Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines. So he signed a contract for Terminator 3, and they knew that he had some drug issues somehow. I guess he had a prior arrest or something, maybe a some kind of incident or some shit like that. A police report, whatever the case may be, and so he signed this contract that he wouldn't do any drugs, but he had become a drug addict, and so he thought he was going to do some drugs and then go party at the club, and then like the studio was going to find out or something. I think it's because okay, I think marijuana stays in your body system for a month. Cocaine's out in like 3 days, especially if you drink a lot of water. So maybe he was thinking like before they could drug test him that he was going to go party and he was going to do a lot of cocaine. And so, but what happened was he went out with his buddies to the club, and then he signed a $15 million contract that day. And that night he went out and blew it all on cocaine and like, but he said he said he came to after and his friend was crying and everybody was going from the club, and then he said, "Oh, what happened?" And then he said his friend said, "Oh, dude, you OD'd, dude, you OD'd." And so did so much drugs he OD'd. That's so sad. And so he lost $15 million, and it was in the press, and like, he went to jail and all that, went to the hospital and all that shit. All the fucking consequences. And man, so when I saw Terminator 3, the Rise of the Machines, the first thing I thought is like, who the fuck is this Nick Stahl guy? Like, oh god, But I was like, oh man, Claire Danes is fucking hot. So, yeah, she looks like the milfalicious, like the really hot, just beautiful girl. And so she was perfect casting for that. But Nick Stahl, I was like, oh god. Since Nick Stahl, since John Connor is supposed to be a junkie, I think that would have been perfect. Like, it like Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man is supposed to be like an alcoholic, so he was perfect, like being the former crack addict. Yeah. I think the difference is that um, the difference is that Edward Furlong had not been sober for a while, and Robert Downey Jr. had been sober since his crack smoking days. So he had been sober for a long time, and so he was taking the part and everything very, very seriously. So he wasn't like trying to secure the part and then fucking relapsing at the same time. So, what did I think of Rise of the Machines? It didn't seem. I guess a part of what made the Terminator films so good is a sense of realism. And yeah, so even though it's like supposedly science fiction, um, it felt like it could actually happen in real life. Like you actually believe that AI could happen. You believe that there could be an army of artificial intelligence machines. You could really believe that there would be like, you know, automated drone killers, and there would be a fight between mankind and artificial intelligence and machines. Like you really believed it, like it could actually happen in real life. I think that was the difference between. Not you might not have believed in like time travel or anything, but like you believed in the other stuff though enough. So it seemed like a believable future for mankind to be struggling against hopelessly against uh, cold-blooded, no-blooded machines that are just trying to wipe out humanity, like we're some sort of infestation or something like that. I mean, Christina Loken was hot as the Terminatrix. Um, I think that John Connor definitely needed to be Edward Furlong, definitely. But
Then let's move on. You've done all you could. Feeling sorry for yourself would be of any help. After all, it's not like your last shot was left out. Anything to finally spark the power to slow down. We just have to keep looking.
I like how the Zora um, Sage looks like Bernadette Peters. I guess the Goron dude is sort of like Hulk Hogan. He's always like, "Hey, brother." Uh, Sort of the way this looks like is like Ghostbusters 2.
Here. Are you sure?
Let's not waste time. We're gonna need everything we got to take that thing down. Now, champion, who's are the mind beast? Show that swirling swine who's boss. They will need to be dead and head on when we attack. This needs to be the fight assault. Little guy, you get the height of the castle. Count on us for support. But it's up to you to pound dead into oblivion.
Come. We should go. We need to get you something soon. I'm not a child anymore. There must be something I can do to help.
So Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines was, you know, not really the tour de force I was expecting. It was kind of anticlimactic. Um, to me, it was like a lame finale, basically. A lame ending to the trilogy. And I think I want to say that Edward Furlong, I think, would have brought the intensity to it. Would have just clinched it. Yeah. Yeah, sadly, he had a real bad drug addiction. So, this guy, what the hell? Oh, I still have my Zora armor on. Okay. Yeah, Rise Against the Machines. I guess it was kind of creepy, like the artificial intelligence Skynet taking over the militaries of the world and the U.S. military and. Ooh. Oh, did I? I didn't even change my shit. Okay, the strongest armor. There we go. Something more battle appropriate. Save it. Oh, it's 12:45. Yeah, yeah. Time passes by like you don't even notice all the hours passing by when you're playing this. You're just like so like engrossed into it. George of the jungle. Watch out for that tree. Did you leave me some rice? Rice gravy. Mm. Uh, Hold that thought. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, running over me now. That's cold, brother. All right, we're gonna fry this mother. Mm. Pom pom. Ah. So what? One of the funniest pictures in Magnolia they've had for years and years. Has it been 50 years, 60 years? It's been a long time. It's at least been what 50 years of the Texas Renaissance Festival, the biggest Ren Fest in Texas, I believe, and maybe I don't know if it is or not, but I haven't went to all the Ren Fests in Texas, so it's so the Texas Renaissance Festival has been rocking for a long time, and at least for as long as I've been alive or longer, and it was so funny when I went with some friends in the year 2007 to the Texas Renaissance. Actually, that was my stepdad and my mother's second date. Was that like we went to the Texas Renaissance Festival. So long history of going there and enjoying it and everything. And any complaints about it? Well, you know what? Um, okay, I don't think they have enough trees for shade. I think it gets too hot and it cooks your head, it cooks your skin. And I think for a medieval landscape, they need to put some more trees in there. Maybe not like a full forest, but like they definitely needs more shade trees, in my opinion. Some of the field where they have the Renaissance Festival is like too barren, so you just get fucking cooked. I think they should try to recreate an English forest, going for that medieval European flair. Everything else is spot on. Everything else is like kind of does seem like you're transported to a medieval universe, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So I was taking pictures at this Ren Fest before the iPhone, and just with the like snap camera, like one of the old school ones with the film, or no, I'm sorry, digital, or oh no, I didn't have my digital camera. Yeah, it was an old snap. Yeah. So old film camera, and one guy was dressed up. He not a Lionel, it was a centaur. It was from Greek mythology. The centaur is the half man, half horse of it. If you're not familiar with that, and so if you're not familiar with Greek mythology, and so they picked like a wrestler, like a redneck guy to be the centaur, and I don't know how long he had been doing the Ren Fest, but it's one of my favorite pictures is him dressed like a half man, half horse. And he's like he looks pissed off too. I love his expression of looking pissed off. Um, yeah, it was so damn hot, and the drinks are like so expensive. So if you want to get drunk there, good luck because It's fucking like $10 for a glass of wine or some shit. It's probably even worse now. It's like after Biden inflation. I bet it's like $20 for a glass of wine now. I bet it's fucking. I bet it's fucked. Yeah. I know about alcohol consumption. It's saying that Gen Z and generations aren't drinking as much. I think it's just too expensive, and they had to worry about food and necessities. So I think that if people were, if there was low inflation and people had money, I think there would be a. I'm not saying there would be like tons of alcoholics. I'm just saying that people would be drinking again. Yeah, I don't think it's a health movement at all. At all. It's. I can explain everything in just economic terms. What's happening in the world, basically, for the most part. I could just explain it socioeconomically, and well, people are drinking less because people are fucking broke. Dun 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 dun. It's not like those correlations are very easy to make. If people are broke, they drink less. I mean, certainly there could be a TikTok no drinking straight edge like challenge or something. Of course there could be social media influences like, hey, let's have a health challenge. Like, you know, let's all try to be healthy as possible. Um, of course that is also possible, but keep on. I'm gonna keep the high ground like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let's drop bombs like Hiroshima. Drop. Yeah, I'll never forget that rap song. My friend Carl was listening to in like South Houston. It was like, I drop bombs like Hiroshima. Rap music, so entertaining back in the day. Yeah, my friend used to listen to like OG, like original rap all the time, like constantly. It was just like fucking so hilarious sometimes. The rap stories were often colorful and entertaining. And of course funny lots of times. Oh well. I fixed the air conditioning system really good. Man, it's really flowing excellent on these hot and humid, dreadful Texas days with no rain for a while. Uh, yeah, it's kind of funny because the dad was like, he had a newborn baby, and I went out and I was like, just watering I was watering the bushes and the grass and the crepe myrtle tree and all the plants in our condo and everything. And it was kind of funny because the dad had his little baby girl, and he was like almost like showing her like, hey, that man is watering the plants. Like, Maybe she was like, "What is that?" And the dad was like, "Oh, that's the dude watering the plants and the trees and stuff." Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that could just be a human trait to try to keep plant life alive, but also, maybe that's like an Irish trait, though, perhaps, like loving growing things, loving to grow food. You know, maybe that's an Irish thing to just kind of have a farm bug just kind of inside you already. You already got a seed of that planted inside yourself, perhaps. All right, we got it. Here we go. We're coming up upon September 15th, 2025. Okay, here's the deal. Watch this. Dun, dun, dun. It's like Mousetrap. Wow. My boy. Yeah, that was a fun one. That was a fun, just a little bit of golf in there. Love it. Put the ball in the hole. Nature's classic. And now for something completely different. Yeah, I felt the need for the topic change. I think I wrapped up my thoughts on Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines. Um, yeah, it probably would have been a bigger hit if Edward Furlong was in it. Yeah, but too much crack and cocaine and shit, and too much liquor and weed. And too many crazy, illegal, and irresponsible decisions. Man, that probably haunts him the most. Though he wakes up in cold sweats one night, like I could have been in Terminator 3. Like he has like nightmares about it. Probably. Man, I could have had $50 million. What? Missing on purpose now? Yeah, because it's like funnier. Oh yeah. Five to one, baby. 1 in 5. Nobody here gets out alive. The Jim Morrison and the Doors. Yeah, classic. So what was like worth the hype? Like some movies aren't worth the hype. Like I don't know. I like a movie that everybody was like hyping up so much that I bought was Citizen Kane. I'm not saying it was. I'm not saying it was a bad movie. I'm just saying like I watched it and I was like, oh, okay, yeah. But the hype was like intense, and sometimes you can't believe the hype. And but you know what movie was like worth the hype that I actually like? I thought the hype was justified. Um, I want to say Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I think that's a movie that like um, lives up to the hype. I think I want to say. You know, a lot of shit like people are like, "Oh man, you gotta watch this, dude!" Like, "Oh, dude," and they hype it up, and then you watch it, and you're like, "Oh, well, that's okay, all right." But I think Monty Python and the Holy Grail was like deserving of the hype machine. Yeah. So what was the redneck wrestler type dude thinking when he was dressing up as the Centaur? He was probably thinking, "Fuck, it's hot out here. I should have made better decisions in my life. Now I'm a half man, half horse at the Texas Renaissance Festival." He's like, "I could have been wrestling Hogan, man. I could have been." He's like, "I could have been in the WWE," and like, it's like regretting his life choices. And he like reviews it in his mind. Yeah, where are we going? That's a good question. Uh, Beavis? Ah, oh, well, that plan malfunctioned royally. Oh, no crap, Captain Obvious. Oh. Now, imagine it being a Wednesday, and then you tell everybody, like, it's hump day, and, like, almost nobody knows what you're talking about. Because, yeah, they would know that it's like, they'd go, oh, yeah, I know, it's hump day. But maybe they wouldn't know that you were, like, referencing the Geico commercial with the camel. Yeah. I guess that day you'd be like, oh, man, I'm officially old as fuck. I'm officially a geezer. Like, do you know it's, like, official? Oh, but that would be fun to be like a like an old geezer, and then all of a sudden you're in the public or whatever, and you say like you're like, well, there it is, and like no one knows what you're talking about. Or be like, ice, ice, baby, boom, 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 boom.
Our ghost explorer is ready.
or you're like in a public social situation and you're like, man, that's off the chain. Raise the rooftops. Like they have that funny like it's like late '90s nostalgic jive, early 2000s. What? Oh, you've already been there, huh? Yeah, 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 yeah. So you got the spring of wisdom, the spring of power, and like the Triforce of wisdom, the Triforce of power, and the Triforce of courage. Oh, would that be like really scary if you knew about like if you knew more about Zelda mythology than you did about like the Bible or something? Well, yeah, that's not true though. So thankfully, but if that was the case, then that'd be probably a problem. It's colder than a witch's titty. That's the old saying is. All right. I mean, I know it's not just me, but I'm just like, man, I do remember when fast food used to taste good. Like I remember loving Taco Bell, like back in the day, like in the '90s. I thought Taco Bell was like the fucking shit, and now it's like when my family and I get Taco Bell, like it's just like, man, what is this shit? Like I don't need like report of the week or review broad to tell me how like crappy the fast food is. Like it's consistently disappointing. The only thing that wasn't disappointing is that Wrangler burger or Whataburger, but besides that, it's usually McDonald's is kind of disappointing. Um, Taco Bell is horrible. Sometimes KFC is awful. Long John Silver's has been awful for a long time. It's your boy Picango. Time to tango. Check out my album, Dom. Here's something beautiful. This is my present from Ted, the Unabomber, Ted Kaczynski. Yeah, it's the 30th anniversary on September 19th of the Unabomber Manifesto being released. Yeah. Yeah, I keep seeing these articles. Was Ted Kaczynski right? Was the Unabomber right? And yeah, would technology become a threat to humanity? Yep, it sure will. It definitely will. So yeah, I have a pessimistic view on it. That will turn on that it will turn into some sort of sci-fi horror James Cameron type movie eventually. Yep. I think it's it's okay as a tool right now. It's fine as a tool, but it can never become a religion. It can never become a god. And so it's not worthy of even being a god to be worshipped anyhow. Yeah. Do I think Ted Kaczynski would have kept on blowing up people involved in technology? Yeah, I think he would have kept on going. I'm sure. I'm sure those guys like Bill Gates and the founders of Amazon, I bet they weren't opening any packages during the time very much by themselves. So I bet they had security look over their packages, and they didn't just receive the package from the delivery guy and go, oh, I wonder what this is. Like, you know, they probably took some other precautions uh, after hearing about Ted Kaczynski. Yeah. So the manifesto was called Industrial Society and Its Future, and you know, it's not like it was so dumb when TikTokers were saying that it was so like America is so evil, like they're reading Osama bin Laden's letter to America like it's gospel or some shit. It's like it's just like fucking horrible. Yeah, I don't think it was prophetic at all. It was pathetic. Um, yeah, Ted Kaczynski, his manifesto is not necessarily anti-humanity, and it's not anti-life. It's not um, it's not anti-American. It's anti-technology. So that's the key difference is that so in his manifesto he says that technology will enslave mankind and make us mere cogs into a machine. So it's called Industrial Society and Its Future. I first read it when I guess I want to say I first read it like maybe not when it first came out, like later on the internet I read about it. Maybe by 1997, 1998, 1999 I read it. And it was just like a curiosity. I was just like, oh, is this just the rantings of a madman, a crazy, person that blows up people? And yeah, so then in the 2020s, if you reread it, it's not dumb like the Osama bin Laden letter to America. It's truly, I would say, profound. It is kind of like James Cameron's Terminator. It's eerily prophetic, with some surprisingly valid points uh, about industrial society and its future and technology, etc. Hey, there's Tula. Hey, Carol. Oh, I redid your pally. Look, I put your monkey down. Yeah, I redid your bed. Yeah, there it is. Your new pally, Tula. Yeah, look at that. Your pally. Yeah, look what I did. I made it comfy, huh? You like it? Okay. Thank you. Don't leave it. It's your new pally. Look at that. It's good. Look, you got your monkey, your lemons. You got your drink. Yeah. I did it for you two. Yeah. So you have a comfy place. I hope it's really comfy for you. Yeah, isn't it nice? Tula? Tula? You're getting funny ideas, too. That's your valley. Right? Your valley. What do you do? I love you, yeah. You have your monkey. Let's go for it. Boom. Ah, a puzzle. Puzzling. Complete the circle. Oh, wait. Booyah. Oh, third rock from the sun, baby. Ooh. Whoop, there it is. Yeah. Tired of the lizard people. Always coming up into my creeple. The creeples? Oh, that's a good idea for a horror movie, dude. Coming soon, the creeples. Creepy people. Ah. Why are you running towards your weapons? I'll help you with that. Ooh. Yeah, love you, Tula. Okay, I'm about to quit playing Zelda. Uh, we have a serious Zelda addiction. Zelda Daddy. Okay. Tula needs a lobby. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. The Royal Claymore, so I can slay more. Slay more. Slay more. Okay. Oh yeah, the sage of the sage of Gerudo looks like Uma Thurman. Yeah. Yeah, Uma Thurman is what, like 60 something? She looks hot as hell still. Yeah, she absolutely kills it as a blonde. Like as a brunette or dark haired, black hair. I mean, she's still hot, but she slays as a blonde. She just like kills it as a blonde. She's still looking good, like looking great. That's the thing about an attractive woman. Like usually, an attractive woman stays attractive for most of her life. Yeah, I mean, unless something drastic happens. So I'd say generally speaking. Oh. Ta-da. Right. Head to the